Yes!
What was it that filled one so meek and mild with such rage?
Lance Corporal Hobbs tried to steal my girlfriends.
I can't go back. I punched my CEO. You get 2 years for that.
I'm going to have a drink, so I can face the rest of the evening.
This escape plan of yours, the thing is, nobody believes you've got one.
Anyone want to put a bet on it?
Go back to your barracks, Private Lomax. We'll talk about this with Captain Bulgakov in the morning.
We gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do, we gotta get out of this place. Girl, it's a better life for me, and we gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do, we gotta get out of this place.
I love how your eyes close whenever you kiss me, and when I'm away from you, I love how you miss me. I love the way you always treat me tenderly, but darling, most of all, I love how you love me, how you love me.
Oh, rise and shine, lady. On your feet, by your back. 15 minutes to wash and shave. Anybody not through that door in 5 seconds will find themselves on a charge. You understand?
Like you little thief! Get a move on!
Hygiene, gentlemen, at all times. Under the armpits, the crack of your backside. Anybody not in the mess hall in 2 minutes is what?
On a charge, Sergeant.
Don't know about you, but I didn't sleep much. Couldn't stop thinking about my last day of freedom before coming to this place. Walking the dogs by the river with the old man. He might be a pain sometimes, but he's the only one I've got. I feel like we got off on the wrong foot yesterday.
You want to cancel the bet?
You know, if you put the bicarb of soda in with it, you'd save us all a lot of time.
First day of military training, 2 section, so make sure all that lovely grub is in your guts.
Anyone know what happened to Private Lomax?
I found him sitting outside Dr. Bulgakov's office first thing. It took me a while to figure out his verbal constructions.
You mean the crazy act?
What, you think it's an act?
What does Dr. Bulgakov say? Does he think he's nuts?
He prescribed chlorpromazine. It seems to have controlled all the David Niven business. Excuse me. speaking? How are you? I've given him everything.
You didn't tell her about last night's little pantomime, did you, Lomax? Well, that goes a long way to telling me that you're only cuckoo when it suits you. See, you tried too hard. You went for the fireworks. You see, I was halfway to saying, give him the loony ticket. Get him off our hands. But now, after last night, well, I'm going to make it my business to show you for what you are.
Sergeant Butcher?
Have a section that's a man short. Private Lomax here will join them as soon as the CEO signs them off.
I really think Private Lomax needs to be kept under observation, Sergeant.
Oh, he will be. I'll be watching him very closely.
We make a strange bunch, Alice. All of us acting like we're not scared. but they're all good lads. Except Whitebound. He's the kind of loudmouth toff he always used to hate. But there's something else about him. Something I don't trust.
Didn't sleep so well?
I think it was just the unfamiliar surroundings.
I had a dream that I woke up and it was time to go to church with my father. Like we did before he saw me off at the station. Probably sounds like a dull way to spend the last day of freedom.
Well, I spent my last day pretty much the same way.
Really?
Yeah.
2 section! Drill! Let's have you on that parade ground!
Corporal, the MO said I was to give you this.
Is this a joke, McIlvenney? Blood and sand. It's not enough there's already a lunatic, a dyed-in-the-wool commie, and a useless toff in the section. Now I've got one who says he can't wear army boots for drill.
He says here he recommends soft shoes, Corporal.
Soft shoes? What are they sending us now? Ballroom dancers? Come on, let's toughen you lot up. On the order, you will call the time. Do you understand?
Yes, Corporal.
About 10.
1, 2, 3, 1.
About 10.
1, 2, 3, 1.
This is the easy part, ladies. You're making your corporal look like an idiot. By the left. Quick! March! Left! 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 Section! Out! Private Hoy, this section is already my least favourite section in the history of Blakely Marsh. Do not test me. 2 section! Quick! March! Halt! Right leg, left arm, left leg, right arm. Show me your right arm, Hoy. 2 section! On the command. Quick! March! 2 section! Halt! Unless this section can move as one unit, act as one unit, and think as one unit, it will be a danger to itself. Now, the army doesn't care about that, but it will also be a danger to the rest of the army. We will all work together to help Private Hoy to solve his problem and make your section stronger. You will do this in your own time. Kit inspection, 1100 hours. Don't cock it up!
Sorry.
Put on your red dress, baby. Lord, we going out tonight. Put on your red dress, baby. Lord, we going out tonight. Better wear some boxing gloves in case some fool might wanna find. Put on your high heel sneakers, wear your wig hat on your head. Put on your high heel sneakers, wear your wig.
Nora, look, I've been thinking and I've got a plan.
What time is it?
Look, if I don't go back to the army, then there's nothing really keeping me here. Now, you see, I have got some savings, so what I could do is I could change my name and start fresh. Now, Do you remember Frank, the sergeant that left last year? Well, he's moved to Liverpool and he was looking for someone to buy into a restaurant with him. Now, maybe he's still looking. What? What's up?
Are you running away from me too?
But Dad, you're coming with me. Look, you will love Liverpool. It's a port city.
Jimmy.
People from everywhere. Shh. You have to pack, can't you?
Jimmy, shut up and kiss me.
Again. Bernardo, really take a swing.
Just hit them. Right arm.
Ready?
Left leg.
Again. All right.
Left leg.
Right arm, left leg. Right arm, left leg. Bloody hell. Watch out for the door.
You know what I'm gonna miss the most? Go out with my dad for some drinks, and then down to Bethnal Green to see some young welterweight on the undercard at York Hall. Like I did on my last day of freedom before coming to this dump. What about you?
Spent some time with my little boy, sailing his boat in the park.
You've got a kid?
What a difference a day made. 24 little hours. What the sun and the flowers. Where there used to be rain. My yesterday was blue, dear. Today I'm a part of you, dear. My lonely nights are through, dear.
Hold on to your hats, everyone. We're in for a bumpy time.
Lord, what a difference.
Eve, dear, I like a wit like my martinis. Very dry.
Now, that is an interesting development.
Very. You, said I have to have the stitches taken out. I'm sorry for being an idiot. Last time, with all that talk of bombs, I got into what my dad calls my strident stride, my pamphleteer mode. I forget that other people have experience of the world too.
You were only a semi-idiot.
Thanks. I think. So can I ask you something? When you lost your parents, about how you dealt with it?
Wonder why I told you that. It's not something I usually talk about.
I understand that. I'm just another private, 1 in 100. But perhaps if we could talk, away from this place.
Now that's disappointing. Was that your sensitive boy act? Or just a little preamble before asking me out?
No,
Okay, we're all done.
I was actually asking
I
because...
think we're all done, Private Keenan.
Because last year my sister died.
I think this is a bit mad.
I think the idea is we're not supposed to think. What do you think?
I think. What do you think?
Gather round, all you fine fellows. It's prize-giving time. 1 pack of the finest smokes to the lucky winner. I have the results for Who is Indeed the Saddest Among Us award, in which Private Keenan failed to participate. In 3rd place is Private Rothman, who told our survey he spent his last day of freedom at his brother's bar mitzvah.
You're a fascinatingly charmless animal, Whitebound. Has anybody ever told you that?
And after a strong orange juice, finally got to touch the right breast of Estelle, the love of his young life.
Is this your idea of team building, Whitebound?
In 2nd place is Private Davies, who spent the evening scouring the streets of Swansea, searching for a tart to offer his sweet, innocent self to.
This isn't funny.
But a clear 1st place, and by some margin, goes to Private McIlvenny. Private McIlvenny here enjoyed a long evening of prayer and contemplation with the nurturing and fatherly Father O'Connor, who terrified Mr. McIlvenny with a comforting hand on his young thigh.
That's enough.
Such is the close, and shall we say tender, bond between.
I said that's enough.
Hurry up! Hurry up!
Quickly, out here! Stand by your backs, 2 section! Drop those eating hands, Rothman.
Sergeant Butcher, this is pathetic. Don't ever let this shambles happen again.
Get him out. Now, the sergeant. Come on, out! Out!
Bloody hell.
Sir Alan.
Miss Preston, morning. I understand you still haven't heard anything from your fiancé, from Lance Corporal Hobbs.
That's right.
Obviously, striking an officer is a serious matter. However, we both know Jimmy's no hooligan. Now, if he chose to return to camp voluntarily, it should be possible to overlook the incident.
If I see him, I'll tell him.
Thank you.
But he might not want to come back.
Miss Preston, he's a soldier. He belongs here. This is where he's at his best.
I know about soldiers.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
My father was a soldier. Nice colour fella with a big smile. The army treated him so bad he left for America.
If Gandhi hadn't attacked me, we wouldn't be getting punished.
Now, don't blame Keenan. If you hadn't tried to humiliate the rest of section with your stupid contest.
Oh, it's just a bit of sport. Big up, Jack Rothman. Keep KV when I call.
KV?
Keep a lookout.
Are you serious?
Now, I'll do the same for you. You could call your beloved Estelle. Go on.
And twist! And under the ribs! Like that! Right up! Like that! Right! My job is to prepare you for a kill or be killed situation. The sort of situation you will find in the most dangerous places in the world. This is your last chance. If you lot don't start to improve, I'll make sure you regret it. Private Hoy!
Come on, Hoy! Let's see if you can stab better than you can match!
Bloody hell. Yeah, it's fine if all he sees a sandbag. Not a man bleeding his guts out. Some poor private like me.
Not bad. Private Rothman. Let me see some aggression, Rothman.
Yeah, I know what you mean. My Grandpa Gilbert never talked about what he did in the war.
I don't want to see any more cowards, Ratton. I want to see men stand and fight.
Suppose a lot of men saw a lot of things they could only deal with by not talking about them.
No. I don't think it was that. Some things were said. About Grandpa Gilbert. You know, whispered things.
What kind of things?
But he couldn't do it. And the shooting started. But he ran.
Corporal Barrowman, these ladies are pathetic. They can't march. They can't pass a kid inspection without turning it into a street corner brawl. And now they will not show the aggression that will save their lives. You're all gonna learn a lesson. Corporal Barrowman, get me Lomax. He's not gonna shuck this one.
Everything you said this morning is exactly right. There's nothing keeping either of us here.
That's what I've been saying. This is an opportunity for us.
And we can start again somewhere new.
Well, I have actually been thinking about what kind of restaurant we can open.
But it's not just this small and small-minded town we have to leave behind. It is this whole small-minded country. We have to go to America, Jimmy.
You know this escape plan White Man says he has? When we were doing our fatigues, he managed to get to a phone. He put a call through to the local Conservative Association. He's been incredibly oily and sycophantic, even for White Man.
Left, 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 left. Join the ranks.
I may be past my prime, but I won't be given away with every cereal packet, like a little plastic doll.
Bet Davis, Sergeant.
Thank you, Corporal. Good. Halt!
Let's all just see if we can be soldiers. Shall we?
This girdle is too tight. Are you sure it's really mine?
Lomax! One more word, and you and Bet Davis both go on a charge. Corporal, I've got better things to do than have these clowns waste my time. Take them away. Take them in a kill village. Teach them a lesson they won't forget.
Do you ever think about how you'll deal with it? When they send us to some front line?
No. I'll think about when it happens, if it happens.
I think about it.
Section, come on.
I'm worried I'll be like my grandpa.
This is your family, your friends, your children. It's all the things most important to you. You will defend it against whatever may come. Within the hour, you will be attacked. You will have to fight. It'll be you or them. But if you can't hold this flag, you're gonna get hurt. Hold your flag. That's your only hope.
We need to stay off open ground. Make sure they can't sneak up on us.
Could anyone tell me how worried I should be about this?
They're hardly going to come at us with machine gun fire, are they?
Are you sure? I mean, you hear about this sort of thing, though, don't you?
What kind of thing?
Live ammunition exercises.
Yeah. For some poor squad, gets a straight bullet in the head.
All they want to do is just give us a scare. Okay, scared. Well done. Exercise over.
Keenan's right. They just want to teach us a lesson. They won't let it go too far.
Yeah. But this is Barrowman we're talking about.
We few, we happy few, we band of brothers.
Not now, Lomax, please.
For he today that sheds his blood with me shall be my brother.
Good film. Laurence Olivier, Henry V.
Anybody see where Davis went?
We'll keep the blue flag flying here. Look out, switch your train to steer. We'll keep the blue flag flying here.
Halt! Who section? I didn't think you had it in you. But when it really counted, you gave as good as you got tonight. You were men, not boys. Who knows, one day, you might even become soldiers. Maybe now, the army trusts you enough to introduce you to your best friend.
Owen, trust me. Whether a man is fighting in a just war or caught up in a battle on Cable Street, when the moment comes, he finds his strength.
You lot all did. I didn't. I failed.
No. When a man is tested, he finds the strength he needs. So will you.
My test came tonight. And I walked away from it.
Nora, what about work permits and all that business?
We'll find a way. Unless we don't try.
I'm not saying that, but this is the big thing we were talking about. I mean, why America? What's wrong with Liverpool?
Jimmy, this is a new decade. It's the right time for big things. Everything's going to work out. And it'll be fabulous. Now, I have to get back and do my last shift. I'll meet you at the train station at 9. And don't forget to bring my case.
I was beginning to think you weren't going to come.
I'm gonna stick like glue. Stick, we go. Stuck on you.
I think it's my turn to apologise for my insensitivity. And all that business about whether you were asking me out, I'm sorry.
You were only half foolish.
Oh, thanks. I think. So, do you want to talk about her? About your sister?
We were twins. And now she's not there. And I can't get used to not being with her.
And how did it happen? Okay. As a gesture of goodwill, I'm prepared to break my golden rule and sort with the man in uniform and accept your invitation to the Assembly Hall dance next week. What?
Didn't actually ask you.
Oh, there you go again, Connie. Too forward and too presumptuous.
No. The thing is, I can't dance.
Don't worry about that. The music is so bad you wouldn't want to if you could.
Okay.
Because I'm stuck on you.
Should I let myself go in his direction?
I thought this would be illicit and exciting.
Isn't it?
Yes. I mean, that's all I thought it would be. And over with in a month, just physical.
It surprised me too. You're not really my type.
No. I imagine it's mousy shop girls with chipped nail varnish and a very grateful smile.
Yeah, you're more used to a light sherry than a strong beer, eh?
So what do we do now? Did I mention I'm married to your commanding officer? Do we just carry on, Sergeant?
Could do. Well, at least until they close down the camp.
And then what? We never see each other again? I'll go first. Keep up the necessary proprieties.
I get a thrill that's much too much, too much, too much, too much. Could a heart so right be led so wrong? If his love is weak.
What?
Ratineer was just telling us what he'd heard.
Turns out the lad's Barrowman sent to take us on last night. All from one section.
And I think that's a worry.
Why? We give as good as we got.
More than that. We got the better of them.
Exactly. So they're not going to leave it at that, are they?
Don't think they'll come looking to pay us back. Will they?
You don't want anything from the naffy, do you?
No, thank you.
Hello? Hello? Is there anyone there? Hello? Hey, there's only me here. Go. Private Davis! Go, 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 go! The rest of 2 section of all now here.
Oh, you rotten lot.
When a man is tested, he finds his strength.
You could have taken my eye out with that bayonet.
Oh, you rotten lot.
Owen, how do you feel about national service now?
Rothman. It's like I've always said. If it's good enough for Elvis Presley, it's good enough for Owen Davis.
Gentlemen, I think it's time we heard from the Elvis from the valleys.
I can't, because you twisted my arm.
Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me long, take me to your heart. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will.
Audrey? What is it? Is something wrong?
I just got a message from Dr. Billings. He prescribed the contraceptive pill.
What's he saying?
He says he needs to see me. On an urgent matter. I'm scared to think what he's going to say.
Whitebounders can get exemption unless somebody else gets selected as Tory candidate.
Ladies of 2 section, it's your turn. If you beat 1 section's performance, you will win my respect.
You've got a date already?
No. The CEO wants to bring you two together. He wants you to bury the hatchet.
You look incredible, as ever.
We have to talk, Michael.
We gotta get out of this place. If it's a
And there's more tomorrow. Jack travels to Sweden to find Hansen. Will she get the answers she's looking for in Holby City tonight at 8 on BBC One? Next this afternoon, Escape to the Country.
get out of this place.